Hey everybody, this is Ramon El Magnifico and welcome once again to a new video. And my smoking heaven, as I like to call it. This is my apartment, and hey, happy Cob Tuesday everybody. I have my Cob, my Siri Meerschaum Diplomat Egg, I believe is the actual name, and I am very excited because I've been a pipe smoker. What year is this? 2019, for a little over 5 years now. And if you guys saw my box opening yesterday, I got some new tobaccos that I got from Instagram from Cynthia and Susan at Starter. I'll put their thing again on the description of the video so that you guys can follow them on Instagram. They are also part of the YouTube pack community, and you can find them at at their channel Starter, which you guys can also find down below. Anyways, I got a lot of tobacco from them. I bought tobacco from them, and Cynthia was also kind enough to gift me some tobaccos that I got in baggies, and I am excited to try this. If you guys can read, that is Ross's Monthly Blend, which if you've been around the pipe smoking community as long as I have, you know that Pipes and Cigars is one of the websites where you can purchase tobacco and of course pipes, and Ross is one of their blenders, and he has a monthly blend. And in the 5+ years that I have as a pipe smoker, I purchased tobaccos from them. I purchased pipes from them. In fact, I believe my very first pipe came from Pipes and Cigars, but I've never purchased any of Ross's monthly blends. So I am very excited to try this for the first time, and this one is Taxman Cometh. Because it's new to me, I will do something I haven't done on video in forever, which is give it a good old. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. If you have tried this, let me know in the comments what you think of it. Oh, it's an aromatic, and that's the only thing I can tell you about it. It smells like an aromatic, but my olfactory senses nor my taste buds are sophisticated enough to be able to say, oh yeah, I detect whatever type of tobacco that he uses to make this blend. So I will now go ahead and load up my pipe. But that's boring, so see you guys in a few minutes. Hey, welcome back everybody. I am smoking my pipe. I'm actually almost done, and I made a complete video, but because the little tripod that I use for my phone broke, I've gone back to the old standard of stacking books to make my videos. I did not have the phone secure on time, so I didn't realize that the setting for the video switched from video to fast recording. So I will I made a whole long video that was 22 seconds on super speed, which I will add at the end of this as a as a blooper. So I've already smoked pretty much all the entire bowl of Ross's blend, the Taxman Cometh. So here's what I'll say about it now. It's a mild aromatic. Again, my palate is not sophisticated enough to be able to tell you what type of tobaccos are in here, but I do detect some Cavendish. And it reminds me of another mild automatic that I purchased from Old Virginia Tobacco Company, my old stomping grounds in Virginia. Um, I do not believe there's any cherry flavoring in this. The other thing that I said is that after I make the recording or this video, I will go and check Pipes and Cigars for the actual description and see how right I was. Again, I'm not an expert, so I could very well be wrong about it, but I like it. It's delicious, and I am honored to finally be trying a Ross's Monthly blend. So upsetting. I had a whole, I don't know, maybe 8-minute, 9-minute video that I made that went like that. 20 seconds on super speed. That is one of the things I detest about being visually impaired. I was not able to notice that the setting changed when the phone fell. But I digress. So, I had told a story after I talked about the deliciousness of this tobacco, which is, well, the first thing I said is that nobody tell anybody at work, but I think it's time for me to change. If money was not an option for me, and I believe I've said this to you guys before, if money was not an option, I would be making a living out of reviewing movies. I love movies. I have a passion for movies. I've gone to the movies pretty much every week for many years. So my movie reviews is called El Magnifico at the Movies, which I named it that because A, it's very specific. I'm talking about the movies. But it is an homage to two of the greatest movie critics that I watched, and that's the late great Siskel and Ebert. And their show used to be called Siskel and Ebert at the Movie. You guys remember them? If you guys are young, I will get to how you can find them in a little bit. So, my movie review show, like I said, I was almost done with this. Very upsetting. Sorry, guys. Whoops. Anyway, so my review show is called El Magnifico at the Movies as an homage to their show. But for some reason today I was working really hard at work. I was trying to keep my mind on task, otherwise it becomes very tedious. I was filling out my month-end reports for May, and for some reason doubt came into my mind, even though I've been reviewing movies pretty much since I've had a YouTube channel, except for the 3-year break that I took when I wasn't making any videos. Anyways, so pretty much since 2014 I've been reviewing movies, and that's maybe like a month after I created my channel, or not after I created my channel, after I made my first video. So anyways, it was, for some reason today, doubt came into my mind, and I'm like, wait, did I really name it after Siskel and Ebert? So here's what I was telling you about you young kids who don't know who Siskel and Ebert are. There were two Chicago movie critics. One worked for the Tribune, one for the Chicago Tribune. Was Siskel and Ebert worked for Chicago Sun. So anyways, you can do what I did. After that came into my mind, I went to the internet, I went to YouTube, and I searched for Siskel and Ebert at the Movies, and lo and behold, a bunch of their old episodes showed up. And yes, I was right, their show is called Siskel and Ebert at the Movies, and I did name my movie review show after them in an homage. But it was fun, because when I'm pulling numbers from this page to this other, from one spreadsheet to another spreadsheet, I always either like to listen to music or put some movie thing in the background, not a movie per se, but movie show, movie news, programming, or whatever. So I'm like, what the hell? Why not watch a couple of their old shows? So I was able to watch, and granted, I did not start watching them until maybe the late '90s, before Siskel passed, and then Ebert began his show with Rupert. I think after that I stopped paying attention to them because I didn't like Rupert as much. But I digress. So I watched some of their old reviews. I saw their review for Jurassic Park and The American President and GoldenEye, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. And I have to say, I always love watching them because no matter what, I would always disagree with one or the other. For the most part, I think I agree the most with Ebert than with Siskel. Also, the way that I score movies, which is either 2 thumbs up or 1 thumb up, or I've even given, the occasional thumb down. I got from them. That's how they used to score their movies. So yeah. So I was surprised because I never saw their review of Jurassic Park before, or GoldenEye for that matter. I also saw the review of Batman and Robin. I believe I missed that one. I think I started watching them after Batman and Robin. I also used to read the movie critic for the San Francisco Chronicle, and I like their scoring system with the little guy on a chair. Anyways, so they reviewed GoldenEye, right? And they both, their score was 2 thumbs up, as it should be. But I was surprised with that I think Siskel is the one who said that he didn't like the human characters, and that and that after they only did a little bit of that awe in the movie that the dinosaurs deserve for like a little bit, like just when they first show up, and then it just became an action movie, monster movie. And Siskel said that he agreed with that, but he did think that there was more awe in the dinosaurs than Siskel said. But they, he recommended it more than Ebert, and they still gave it 2 thumbs up. Anyways, that was the story that I had told. Now it just feels like I'm repeating myself, even though you guys missed it completely. Again, I'm going to put that spit up whole video at the end of this as a blooper type thing. So stupid. Anyways, believe me, I'm trying to get a new tripod so that never happens again. Anyways, this was delicious. My thanks again to Cynthia for giving me this wonderful gift. I really appreciate it. My transaction with you was just to buy the tobacco that you had on sale on Instagram, and I really appreciate that you gave me the extra baggies of tobacco. I really appreciate it. And I like I said, I've never bought any of Ross's tobaccos, but he's definitely, if all of his tobaccos are as good as this, he's definitely a master blender. So thank you for giving me the opportunity of trying some of Ross's tobacco. But anyways, thank you again, Cynthia, and for you guys, I will put their Instagram and their YouTube channel down below so that you guys can follow them and subscribe to the channel. They are wonderful people from California, so not too far away, which was awesome. Because I got this, she mailed it Monday and I got it she mailed it Friday and I got it on yesterday. So yeah, that was awesome. So that's it. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button. That really helps me out. Subscribe to the channel so you guys can stay up to date with my programming. Hit that little notification bell so that when the next episode of the Famous Pipe Smoker Friday show goes up on Friday, you'll be notified of that, or when my review for the Dark Phoenix goes up late Thursday night, you guys can watch that too. So yeah, that's it. I really recommend Ross's The Taxman Cometh. And until next time, this is Ramon El Magnifico saying thanks for watching. May God bless you all. So long. Thanks for all the fish. Ciao.